Morning, everybody. This is Mike. You're going to get the live raw deal this morning. Sorry, no teeth. But in any event, we've had a few challenges this morning. Long story short of the matter, we finally found a place to park last night. It all worked out. We got sleep, we got rest, and all that. We're getting much closer to our destination. I'm very pleased that we're getting closer because this is starting to take a toll on both Kathy, me, and the cats. The cats are about done. They're getting a little bit on the pissed off side. I had an issue this morning, or at least an issue that I had noticed. I always try to make sure we stay as safe as possible. But the roads have been so incredibly difficult. And what I mean by that is get out. My God, it's been horrible. But there is an issue with the RV. The issue is our spare tire. And I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with how spare tires operate on RVs, but they're like on a pickup truck. You lower them from a cable and a crank from the rear, and they're stored behind the axles. And I had noticed this morning when I was doing my check that the tire mount, and I'll show you up in here, the tire mount had taken a dump. Long story short, the system that holds up the tires is just these bars that go across that you can see here, and the tire hangs on a cable in the center, which under normal circumstances is fabulous. However, instead of welding it to the frame, they put little bolts, little itty bitty bolts with little itty bitty nuts that over vibration, with vibration, loosen and loosen and loosen. And we'd lost the nuts on the passenger side. Not this nut, or the nuts riding in the truck, the nuts holding the tire up so it was dangling down. It was hanging down about 4 or 5 inches. Not a good situation. So what I had done is I'd removed the tire, and in removing the tire, I placed it in the bed of my pickup truck, and it's just a much safer place for it to ride. My wife's up in there getting things ready to go, but now that's in the back of the pickup truck as well. And it's just one thing after another, but I'm glad I had caught it because it's one more thing I don't need to deal with right now. But I wanted to give you an update on that. So safety is the first scenario. I ended up taking some of the hooks from bungee cords, and I had opened them up with pliers and looped it through, as I don't have bolts at the moment to hold the bracket. So the bracket is secure. It will be absolutely fine at this point going down the road. It appears that we're just missing the spare tire, and it's not missing, it's just riding in a different location there, and it's something else I'm going to have to address when I get there. So we are approximately 975 miles from our destination right now, and with that being said, I'm going to tie this video up. I just wanted to give you a short update on that, but I'm going to tie this video up. The balance of our trip will now occur, it appears, in 2 days, as there's no way I'm doing that many miles in one day. And I don't think our accommodations tomorrow night before we pull in are going to be quite as luxurious as, to be honest, we got lucky. We found this scenario going on here with the Love's Travel location. Some of them now have RV sites. And what I mean by RV sites is just wider parking so that we can actually get the steps down. If I parked in a truck stop, getting the steps down would be nearly impossible. Additionally, it allows us to open up the RV for us to comfortably sleep and to eliminate hiding places for the cats, so we can get them back in the car or back in the truck conveniently. So our bedroom, as you can see, is bumped out right now, and that's where my wife is at right now. We have a limited water supply so we can shower and clean up and all that good stuff. And additionally, I didn't have to pull the generators out because these Loves that are doing this for RVs also have power. And now, grant you, we have to pay to stay here. However, it's very minimal. It's not like going to an RV park. So, wanted to give you a heads up on what was going on. I thank you for watching and listening. And the channel, like I said, is going to continue. It's going to continue. It flat out will continue. I appreciate all of your comments and thoughts. Again, my name is Mike. Like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell jobber so you know when we post a video. And hopefully you find this information either entertaining, familiar, or some value in it. Mike, Kathy, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Here we go, some more. What do you know?